I mean, it's a position that we feel pretty good about the way those guys are performing. They're all young, but two of them got a lot of experience. Then you got MJ that's come in behind them. You got TJ Giles that's competing for playing time. You got Kendrick Davis that is doing a really good job there also. So those guys are really competing. That's a good solid group right now.
A lot of the guys have been raving about MJ Stewart. What have you seen from him in camp so far?
Well, he's very mature beyond his years. I mean, nothing phases him. He's really done a great job of preparing himself. He's very confident in what he does. He knows what to do, and so he does his job. And you know what? He's like any great corner that they got that short-term memory. There's some times you're going to be out on that island and you're going to lose. It just happens. And but you got to forget it and go on the next play. And I think he does a really good job of that.
What have you seen from Walker and Lawrence specifically? Like you said, they are still kind of young.
They're the old guys back there, really, and they've only been here a year. But I think the thing that I see from them is they're confident in what they're doing, very confident in the defense and the scheme, and you see them playing very aggressively.
Justin's showing some leadership with the defensive line.
Justin
Thompson.
Yes, he is. I would say the two guys in that D-line are Ethan Farmer and Justin Thompson, really, that are doing a great job of bringing that whole group together. They're the ones that have stepped up and are getting guys to follow.
Has this been a quick thing for him because he's over the last several months because of the circumstances?
Sure. Yeah, it has been. I mean, and I think he's always been prepared for it, and he's wanted to be in that position, and now he's in it, and so he's really excelling in it, actually.
You mentioned Ethan Farmer. Do you have a definitive timetable as to when you're going to get something, decided on whether he's going to be able to play or not?
Nope.
Is it a concern?
That's what you asked.
Well,
Is it a concern that one of your guys who you're saying is a leader might not be eligible?
Oh, yeah, that's a concern. Yeah, that's definitely a concern, and it's a concern for me if any of our guys are not on the field for whatever reason. But yeah, especially when it's a senior and you only have 6, scholarship seniors. Yeah, it's a concern.
How do you handle?
I got a lot of concerns.
How do you handle the repetitions accordingly?
How do you handle the repetitions?
The repetitions that he gets as opposed to some of the other guys in case you can't use them.
That's something that we talked about as a staff, and we've got to get him enough to keep him going with whatever, so he knows what's going on, which he's a senior. He has experience, so it's not critical that he gets all the reps. It's more critical that those younger guys that we're trying to create some depth there, that they're getting the reps, because there's a chance they may be thrown in there right away. And they have to perform. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We can't wait on them. They just may have to go.
Know about Jeff and Travis. Who else in the mix at linebacker that you like?
Well, we still consider our bandits in that group. So Norkeithus and Shaq doing a great job there. I think you're seeing. Also, Joe Jackson has really. He's really. If I had to pick out one guy out of the whole camp who has kind of turned himself around, I'd pick Joe Jackson or Sam Smiley, but it'd be one of those two, and Joe's right there.
With all the running backs that you have you started to kind of develop maybe a pecking order, or a rotation kind of thing, or is it still pretty much up in the air?
At this point, it's about getting all of them reps so that we want to keep them as healthy as possible, but also we want them to get valuable reps. Reps that where they're learning something, not just going through the motions. So, we're rolling them. I think Larry's rolling them pretty good. I don't know. For me, I don't ever know who's in there. Don't really care. Right now, we want to make sure that we're efficient with what we do and we're moving the ball.
How has Thomas ever progressed? What are some things that you think he can improve on from what he's done in the last 2 years?
Well, I'd say for him, Tommy's got a good leg and he knows what we're trying to do, so he understands all of our schemes. Like today we were working Pooch, and we had 3 live reps and all 3 of them he put inside a 10-yard line. So he's really trying to make himself the best punter he can be. He understands the situation. It's not just practice. It is, hey, this is critical. This is how we pin people. This is a big play for us. We're eating up chunks of yardage. We're gathering ground, and he knows that. And I think he's taking it to heart. He's doing a really good job with it.
Have any of the place kickers stepped forward?
I wouldn't say anybody's really separated themselves. I'd say the freshman is having the toughest transition between the two because he's learning the timing that you have to have on the college level. You don't just get to sit back there and as long as you want and kick the ball.
Sorry if this has come up, but what stood out about Brian Walker best Lawrence cornerbacks so far?
I would say, one, their confidence, I'd say, were the biggest thing. Those two guys feel very confident back there. Usually young corners, they get into position because we got some pretty good receivers. And they get into a position and you watch them and they're a little apprehensive. Not those two guys. Not at all. I mean, they're aggressive. They're getting after it. They do. I said it earlier with MJ. I mean, they do a great job of forgetting the last play and moving on to the next one.
Did you anticipate them being in this role so early when you were recruiting them a couple years back?
You never anticipate, but at the same time, you're always trying to improve your football team through recruiting. So you hope that the young guys come in. You hope that they can take jobs, that they can compete with people and win a job. It means you're getting better.
Did their confidence stand out to you even back then?
Oh yeah, they've been very confident kids. But I tell you, the reason why is because they've prepared themselves. It's not like I just go out there with that false sense of confidence that I'm good. No, they've prepared themselves. I mean, through their workouts, through knowing the plays, knowing the assignments. They're confident. When you know what you're doing, now you can go play.
Who do you have working behind Crowley at the center right now?
Arian Smith. Arian Smith is in there at the number 2 spot, and right now Brad Henson is also getting a lot of reps there. All right, that's enough talk.